Power, season 6,
Mm-hmm.
episode 4.
Episode 4.
Why is Tommy still alive?
Why is he alive?
It's your boy Dame Diddy.
Yeah, ambitious ace. He's alive because the show wouldn't go on if he wasn't on there.
With that being said, how did you feel when you saw Angela Valdez on the bed?
How'd you think I felt?
Annoyed?
How'd you think I felt?
I thought you felt annoyed because I was annoyed because the acting that she did was really bad on this episode.
It was supposed to be, though.
Why you say that?
Because it was catering to Ghost's thoughts process. So that's the only reason why she was really that annoying, because this ain't Angie talking. This is not the Angela that we know. This is Ghost's manifestation of Angela to himself. So that's the only reason I kind of appreciated the bad acting, because...
I appreciated the bad acting.
Yeah, because it was just what Ghost wanted to hear, so to speak, to kind of reaffirm with himself. So, I mean, we got Ghost seeing Ghost.
Good one, man. Good one. That was a good one. Yeah, I was annoyed. I was just like, yo, Angie, some of the faces Ghost was making, I'm just like, yo, you look like a dude you can't trust, and you're looking like a damn puppy. He does a puppy dog face a lot.
Yeah.
So, I guess following that, man, how did you feel? I know this is jumping ahead. How did you feel when Ghost tried to get the drop on Tommy?
I felt at first I didn't know what his true goal was doing. Like, it kind of felt left field, because we didn't really get the context of what he was trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it was just like, okay, you trying to off Tommy. All right, cool. But it kind of just felt like a plot device to get us to understand that Tate has people working for him. So that was the only real significance of the scene for me, is that we know that Tate has a lot of connections around the city. Other than that, it was kind of pointless.
Yeah, it made Tate seem more like a gangster than an actual, person running for office at this point.
Yeah.
So, I guess we could follow, St. Patrick's story a little bit, but I kind of wanted to jump to Tasha.
Okay.
So we see Tasha getting her store set up, and then Omar Epps walks in.
Bro, chill. Okay.
How did you feel about this? And she's immediately in love.
Well, granted.
Or in lust, I'm sorry, in lust.
In lust, yes, in lust. I know Tasha, come on now. She needs some loving, man. Okay. My man Ghost took Terry away and everything like that. And now it's this guy. And Sean. Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, I guess it was kind of expected. Now, I thought she was going to full on have sex with the dude. Then I was just like, come on now. But I'm glad she stopped herself and was just like, no, this ain't good and everything like that. So,
why did dude do that? I want to take you on a real date. I was just like, why are you talking like that?
Take you on. Can I take you for dinner? But, I guess it's just feelings. I mean, granted, Tasha's been through a lot and everything like that. So, I mean, I guess it's natural for her to actually want to confine that into somebody. With it being this guy and everything like that, I'm worried for him. I'm not going to front with you. I'm worried for him. And that's why I appreciate what Tasha did, even though I know she didn't want to do it.
I think she messed up, because I think Q going to go to Ghost and try to talk to him on his own.
Yeah, I mean, he said he's dealt with
you
people
see how
worse
Ghost gave him a death stare.
Bruh, why? I have a problem with that. Why he got to do that, man? Like, yo.
He cock blocking.
You think about Angie, bruh. Leave Tasha alone. She made a daycare and you mad.
And you plotting on Ramona.
Like, this is why I'm not Team Ghost this season. I'm sorry. Ghost is taking so many L's.
I'm not Team Tommy because of Lala.
All right, so let's get into that then.
So your girl Lala, man.
Yeah.
How did you feel about her acting this episode? Because don't get me wrong, I believe that, a lot of black women, if somebody's hitting their son, they about to go out and ride.
True.
But I felt like her acting right there was like a little bit over the top.
Listen, Lala's doing her part this season. I mean, we may talk about her a lot, but at this point, I believe it's the writing when it comes to Lala's character.
Can Tommy trust her?
I don't think so. I think she's going to be a liability. I believe what his mom said is true. She's going to worry about her son before anything. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to come down to that Keisha's not for this life. It's going to end up getting in the way of her son's life, or her son's going to become the next Tariq, getting influenced by Tommy's antics and everything like that. So, I mean, that's why I say at this point, I just don't like the way they're writing Lala's character. I mean, it's not good.
Yeah, she seems really wishy washy about
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. So that's why I don't really down with it. It was nice seeing Kate come back into the picture because I feel like that in a weird way it kind of balances Tommy's character because he has to come back into his senses a little bit because he needs to really think about Keisha. Cause I don't know if it's gonna go well, man. I'm worried. Cause Tommy's already got so much stuff to deal with. This ain't gonna be good.
Nah, I mean, I could see that 100%, man. So, how did you feel about Tariq this episode, man? I didn't know he was stealing these pills from Tommy.
Bruh. I mean, Tariq is coming into his own, I guess, hustler now, man. He's becoming his own gangster, I guess you say to speak. But I didn't know it was gonna go down like that between him and Tommy. Especially with the altercation with Vincent and everything like that. I feel like this is just Tariq, you in his life now. You got to deal with the consequences. You wanted to be in this life, so now it's getting real. But at the same time, I think Vincent sees what he's driving to be. Like he said, I see a little bit of myself in him, and I truly think he meant that because Tariq is playing everybody. If we want to be real, he has no loyalties to anybody. I don't even
Yep.
think he has loyalties to Tommy anymore.
No, he doesn't. He lied
So,
to him.
so it's just like Tariq is out for himself. So at the end of the day, this is all a test for Tariq. I think that's going to be the true storyline of this season is what is Tariq going to do with his life in the midst of everything that's going on. Because with Ghosts, seeing Ghosts, we got Tommy trusting Keisha too much. We got Tasha trying to, make her own money. Like, everybody's life is going crazy. Tariq is the only one with, like, a clear path to follow any kind of decisions. He can make a decision about his life right now. Everybody else's life is set. They are where they are because of their past mistakes. But Tariq right now, it's gonna be on him what he wants to be.
Nah, I can see that. I think Tariq's a little bit over his head, and
Yeah.
over his head, he thinks he knows, but it's like the real world tagline: "You think you know, but you have no idea."
Yeah.
I feel like that's what is happening with Tariq. He doesn't get what's happening. Like, just imagine if Two Bit and them found Tariq in there, they might have just killed him.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
'cause
So
they don't
what
care.
does Tommy do next time he catches Tariq selling drugs?
I hope Tommy pays attention more because I hope he just didn't believe it was Kane and stuff. Hopefully he keeps an eye on him, but I don't think he will because Keisha's taking up too much of his time. So right now, Tariq is the most violent, able person on the show. He can do anything to mess up anybody right now.
How do you feel Cooper Sacks is doing at trying to nail Ghost?
Well, I think he played the right role with Dre, because that's the perfect role for Dre. Dre is out for himself no matter what. As we saw in this episode, he's still playing both sides. He's being Dre. I mean, Courtney said it best. Did she ever allow us any kind of reason to trust Dre? No. I mean, Dre's gonna do what he's gonna do. The manner that he's doing it though, I think Dre is on a thin line. But for Sax, I feel like he's trying to get something, but I don't think in the end he's gonna prevail. Like I don't see Sax being the one to nail everybody in the coffin. I feel like somebody's gonna enable him to get a win, but Sax he's the weakest of all the people that's working for the government and everything like that. I don't think Sax is gonna be that smart because I feel like what was the guy who got killed the last episode?
Donovan.
Donovan. I feel like Donovan was more composed than him to take a power move or anything like that. Sax, I don't have a lot of faith in.
Yeah, Sacks is kind of sloppy, and I feel like it would be irresponsible of Courtney to let Sacks be the person to solve all of this.
Yeah.
Because we all know Sax ain't shit.
I want to see my man Han. Well, his name wasn't Han in this show. What was his name?
Nah, it wasn't Hans. I don't remember what
I
his name
forgot his
was.
name, but my man
He
who
should have
played
been eating
Hans.
chips.
Yeah.
He should have been eating
I would
chips.
like to see him come back and trying to like win this case over. But yeah, I don't see Sax doing anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it would be cool to see him back too. By the way, because he left a couple seasons ago and hasn't made an
Yeah, because
appearance
of
ever
Angela.
since.
Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, man, like I hate Sax. He gets on my damn nerves. Dre is, I still feel like at the end of the day, he's somehow gonna insert himself into the drug game, especially considering the fact that he listened to that whole conversation with Jason.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna insert himself into there. He's gonna have information on everybody. Dre is gonna be the downfall of Ghost. I'm feeling like the trail that's being left by Tommy, all evidence is gonna point to Tommy. I don't feel like any of it points to Ghost. Like the information that Proctor has, doesn't that all point to Tommy? It didn't point to Ghost, right? It pointed
I
to Tommy.
think it pointed to Tommy because he's the voice on the recording, right?
Yeah.
And everything like that. So of course, yeah. But Ghost is being sloppy. I mean, he know Dre is a double crosser, but he still went to the witness house and everything like that.
I think he's doing that
on
intentionally.
purposely. Yeah. Yeah.
But see, paying the witness off, if she decides not to talk, then it worked out in his favor.
Yeah.
But Angela did tell him he would kill her.
Yeah. But
Which
that's
I
what
thought
he
was
wants.
interesting.
That's what he wants, though. He wants to kill her. He doesn't want to let her go because at the end of the day, he's worried about himself.
It's still a loose end at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
So aside from that, man, how do you feel about Vincent's plan of dealing with Tariq?
I mean, hey, it's a power move. He has all the influence over Tariq, and like he said, that's Tommy's godson. That's Ghost's son. At the end of the day, he can use Tariq to his advantage for anything that he needs. And why kill him? This is leverage. If Tariq fuck up, then he has leverage on Tariq. Hey, Tariq didn't do this. I need y'all to get me something. I need y'all. It's a power move. So it's just a way of life, I guess, for them.
Yeah, and I thought it was hilarious that he was getting his shipment. Vincent was getting a shipment from Kanan.
Yeah.
Like, I might have to go back and watch the season, and I was just like, okay, whatever. And somebody actually has said in the comments that I was a little bit wrong about why Ghost was saying he was with Tate. And it made sense that he was trying to say he was with Tate because that would be an alibi. Now Tate has to stand up for him, or he gets dragged in with it.
Yep.
So that makes a little bit more sense than what I had said at the time. But Tariq is way in over his head.
Yeah.
Like, unless Tariq is aware of this and is planning for this.
I don't think he's going to be that smart to plan ahead. Like you say, he's going to get in over his head, and it's going to be some string of luck or something that makes him. I mean, I watched the Power Confidential thing, and Tariq's Michael Rainey said his character is just making decisions on the fly. He's just going with his first thought process. He's not really thinking about anything, and I agree with that.
That works for some people, though.
Yeah, but that's because he's not planning any of this. He's just going with his gut. So I don't really think he's thinking that much of ahead, but I feel like he's going to have the luck of falling through because he's the most, nobody's expecting him to pull any kind of moves. So I guess he is that Ghost type of character. He just don't know how to use that advantage so far.
Nah, I can see that 100%. That's going to be a problem at some point in this show, but with that being said, Proctor.
Yeah.
Setting up his baby mom.
Yeah, that was.
And then they show the unicorn is sitting there on the couch.
Yeah, because they go know that he didn't call 911 and everything like that.
They will know that. My only thing is like, okay, so they have him on audio. What are they going to do? Check to see if he's really getting engaged? He knew all of that stuff. Like, you can ask her. I called that. I was just like, oh, he's trying to send her over the edge to do some drugs.
I mean, they didn't get that conversation, though. She went upstairs.
She did.
The backpack was only downstairs at the last scene. So they'll know that he was asking her, how many did you take? How much is this? Da-da-da-da-da. And when she was like, call 911, he hesitated. So I think they'll hear that hesitation, and then they'll hear that last comment that he made. Now, can that be used to their advantage?
I don't feel
I'm
like
not
you
sure.
can lock somebody up for that.
Yeah. Maybe they can just say that we heard what you did and try to use that against him and threaten him with something.
Sax is going to try to spin it, and I
Yeah.
feel like this is when the evidence with Tommy will come out.
Yeah. So I feel like that's what it's leading to.
Do you think Tommy is gonna make a hit on Ghost? Because Ghost said he's done making hits on Tommy.
He's not done. He's not done. Ghost said he don't want to kill nobody no more. It's a lie. Okay?
Ghost wants to kill everybody.
He really does. I mean, look how he looked at the new guy. Look at that look he gave
he was
him.
like, I want to kill you, motherfucker.
Like he said that without even saying any words. But I don't know, man. What did you think?
I don't know. It's kind of it's a little bit harder to call, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But I do have some predictions, man. I do think so. Okay, so Tommy will make another hit on Ghost because I think Ghost is gonna leave it alone. Tommy's gonna make another try on Ghost, and that's gonna result in Ghost getting back into wanting to try to kill Tommy again.
Okay, so
I feel like they may reunite over Tariq. No, you don't think they reunite over
listen,
over Tariq?
man, we gonna have a whole. We got 16 episodes this season, right?
That was 4, so we got 11 more.
Okay, so you're telling me that we're gonna go back and forth this whole season? I don't want to see that, y'all. Like, listen, I get it. They're the stars of the show and everything, but we're gonna have to keep finding ways to get them back working together. I'm not gonna like that. That's gonna get tight.
They're gonna kill Jason.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you. How do you feel Jason comes into this?
They're gonna kill him.
You think they're gonna kill him?
At some point, they will. I mean, every season they've came together.
I feel like it's gonna be Ghost. Beefing.
Remember when it was Lobos? Is it Lobos?
Yeah.
Where they came together, even though it was beefing, they came together to kill Lobos. So I felt like they'll come together to kill. But
Jason. Will that feel authentic? Will that feel new? Will that feel original? Or are we just like, oh, y'all back again? And they go walk away and be like, yo, that was just for now. We enemies again.
That would be super trash if they came together to kill Jason. One of them try to kill each other, shoot him up, and the other person survive. They're not. Courtney's
That's
not
why
do that.
I'm glad this is the last season. You know, bittersweet because I love the show, but at the same time,
end on a high note.
End on a high note. The writing is kind of getting over there now. If they pull some kind of twist, because I mean they split the season in 2, so there's going to have to have something good to leave us hanging for the next part of the season.
Yeah.
So whatever's coming, it needs to come. Because right now, Ghost is just a madman. Tommy's just doing what he got to do because he's that guy. Tariq is waving over his head. Tasha just wants to live at this point.
Serious, she really does.
She just wants to live.
She wants to find a legitimate way to get money and live.
Yeah. So
and be left alone.
I don't know. And Keisha out here trying to prove that she about that life and everything. I don't think she is. So at this point, I'm just going to be surprised. What's going to be the next shocking moment that was going to be like, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm waiting for.
So with that said, man, I thought this episode actually turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
It was a pretty interesting. It was an interesting episode. It was actually pretty good. I thought it was really good. The directing on it was really good.
Yeah.
I wish they would have had a little bit more action on that scene with Tariq. More like Spider-Man, where you got to dodge people and sneak your way out. That would have been cooler.
Oh, man.
As opposed to him just posting up against the wall. I'm knocking over a couple boxes.
You like Tariq's surprise face?
Nah.
His shocked face, like.
that was pretty like low level acting right there. But aside from that, though, I felt like this episode ended on the right path.
Yeah.
It got me excited about the next season, and I can't stress enough how much the original soundtrack music sounds.
Oh yeah, most definitely. One quick question though: are we going to see Ghost Angela throughout the season, or was that it?
I hope not. I hope not. Look, man, I don't want to see Angela no more. Lauren Cohen, is that her name?
Leela Lauren.
Yes. I'm sorry, man. Don't want to see you no more. Especially if you're going to be acting like that.
It's Ghost, man. That's not her. That's what Ghost wants to hear.
I get it.
Yeah.
It looks no.
I have a feeling, man, that they're going to bring her back.
I can't take Ghost making a puppy dog face too many more episodes.
I have a feeling they're going to use that as Ghost's downfall this season. He's seeing Angela in his head. This is all his motives. I have a bad feeling.
I hope not, man.
Yeah.
But in the comments, man, let us know how y'all guys felt about this episode. Is there anything that you guys caught that we may have missed out on? Let us know.
Yeah.
I want to check it out, read it. As y'all see, I do read the comments. let us know, man. You could also hit us up on social media at TRC Podcast on Instagram,
Ambitious Image.
Twitter at TRC Podcast Live.
Ambitious Ace.
Go over to Welcome to the Walls YouTube channel. Bang Bang is in the cabin, banging it up.
Whoa.
Just a joke, man.
Pause.
Just
Pause.
A joke. Just a joke. Just a joke. But just hit Bang Bang up, man. See how he's doing. Anything else?
We streaming tonight, so catch us on the stream.
Yeah, there you go. Bang Bang gonna be on the stream
Yeah,
tonight.
we stream
Borderlands.
I mean, I think that's still the schedule, but we streaming Borderlands throughout the week, so check it out.
Yeah, man. Check it out. And check us out next week, man. Bang Bang will be here.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.